Hi guys, it's Ariel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are all doing well, today is just gonna be a fun little September evening vlog here in Paris. I just got back from Canada. You can tell maybe I look a little tired. I sound a little tired. It's because I'm really struggling with the jet lag. But I just finished work for the day. Sean should be home soon, and we're gonna run a couple errands tonight and go for dinner at our favorite falafel place and maybe walk along the Seine. So I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys along and show you what Paris is looking like right now in September. It is beautiful, I have to say. Not as beautiful as Canada when all the leaves changed, but the leaves are falling from the trees and you can really smell fall in the air. So yeah, I thought it would just be fun to share that with you guys. You can see all the decorations in the back. Jean welcomed me home very well a few days ago. So yeah, I've just been spending the past couple of days kind of getting back into the swing of things, and like I said, recovering from this crazy jet lag. It's always so hard for me when I come back from Toronto to Paris. Just like the jet lag hits me like a brick wall. I've been so tired. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to the store that I have to go to. I want to head over to Uniqlo right now, and I caved. I'm going to pick up those like very popular satchel bags that they sell for like 15 euros. I am having a hard time carrying around like my camera and stuff when I'm out and about and vlogging, so I do want to get a bigger, still stylish and still safe bag that I can carry with me. As you guys know, I am terrified of pickpockets, so any kind of bag that is sort of crossbody, I am completely into. And my Lululemon crossbody right now doesn't really fit like my wallet, my lip gloss, my face sunscreen, and my vlogging camera. So that is where we're going right now. The store closes in like 30 minutes, so we are going to sprint to get there. And then we're going to meet Jean for dinner. We just got to the Seine. We're gonna have a little picnic dinner. I got a falafel, and Jean got a shawarma, and we also got some fries to share. I forgot that the sun sets at like 8 p.m., so I couldn't show you guys all the fall leaves and the pretty color of the trees, but the sun is really pretty at night, to be honest. There's a lot of terraces and people sitting out enjoying drinks on the water, so yeah.
Really pretty. I love this weather in Paris and this time of the year in Paris.
Yeah, it is really nice. And that's the bag I got. But yeah, we're gonna eat. We'll see you guys maybe back at home. Bon appetit! The tea is so hot. It's definitely getting super chilly, even though it's only like halfway, 3/4 of the way through September. But I'm super grateful that Jean made me this nice little tea. But yeah, I do want to paint my nails tonight. Normally I go with just a classic red, but actually when Jean set up the whole apartment for me to come home and stuff, he left me a couple gifts, and one of which was this really nice dark green nail polish, but I think it's more of a fall color, and it's not quite fall yet. So I think I'm gonna go with this red. It's from a really nice French brand called Manucuriste, and it's vegan and as natural as you can get. It's made in France, and I picked this up at my favorite store called We Are Paris. But yeah, I thought I would just take a second tonight to do my nails, and then once I have the first coat done, John and I will play a little video game that we like to play together. This is kind of like one of the first nights home since I got back, so you know, we're back to doing the things that we miss doing together, which is playing video games. I shouldn't say that we necessarily enjoy playing video games because I don't like the shooting video games or the action video games. The game that we play is on the Switch, and it's called Overcooked, and it's kind of like you just work as a team to complete like kitchen orders. I'll show you guys later. It's actually super fun. So this is what the first coat looks like on this hand. I'm at a second coat and it'll be a little bit darker. And here's the second hand done. I'll just wait a sec before I go in because if I'm going to be like using a controller, that is a fast way to damage freshly painted nails. But yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't do more of an interesting vlog for you guys today. I really had this vision of showing you how beautiful Paris is right now. Like, the summer's great, it's just that it's way too hot and the sun is out all the time and it's super crowded and everything. But once September hits and the weather cools down a little bit, the breeze feels lovely. There's a lot less people in and around the city. Everyone's kind of like back to work, back to school, so the streets do feel a bit more empty, which is really nice. But I completely forgot that also when summer's over, the sun doesn't set at like midnight anymore, so my bad. Hopefully another day I can show you guys a better example of what the city looks like, because there's a couple things that I love to do in the fall in Paris that I would love to show you guys, maybe in like a little itinerary video. But yeah, so far it's really nice to be home. I love visiting my family. I absolutely adore it. But the problem is that when you leave your home, like where you live regularly, for more than, I would say, a week, you do kind of miss the regular things, like very simple things like sleeping in your own bed, showering in your own shower, having all of your products where you want them in the bathroom as opposed to living out of like travel mini sizes. So there's just things like that. I also do get a little bit of FOMO when I see my friends hanging out without me while I'm gone, or when I know that Jean is with the basketball team and I'm not there. I do get a little bit of FOMO. But I guess that's a trade-off because it's also really important for me to go home and see my family and everything. So, yeah, all that to say, I miss my family. It's so weird actually waking up in the morning and not having everyone, like my mom, my dad, my brother and sister, all downstairs and everything, and being able to, you know, just do regular things. Like I say this all the time. I wish I could just go home on a Sunday evening and have dinner with my family. But yeah, that's just not possible when you live abroad, I guess. It is super nice to be back in Paris and back in my home and back with Jean and everything. I feel like September is a perfect month because you feel like you're getting more organized. Sort of the rush of summer is gone. You're getting back into routine, and I really like that feeling. I have to sign up for a gym, actually. My boxing membership is ending soon, so I'm really excited to try out a new gym. I'm back to basketball practices and to work and stuff. So yeah, September is in full swing. My nails are actually drying up pretty nicely. I think I'm going to do a second coat before I head in and hang out with Jean. One thing as well that I'm really looking forward to is Canadian Thanksgiving, which is like mid-October. Pretty much every year since I've moved to France, I've done a really big Thanksgiving dinner party where I serve like a 3-course meal and I have all my friends over and we play games and just, you know, enjoy each other's company. That's kind of what Thanksgiving is all about. So I have that to look forward to. And then once you hit November, it's like Christmas is in full swing. You've got all the Christmas markets and the Christmas decorations and stuff. So all good things up ahead. Last year when I was doing my Thanksgiving party, I kind of combined it with my housewarming party as well. So I literally invited all of my friends. I think I had 35 people in my apartment that evening. And it was just a lot because, like I said, I like to cook a 3-course meal and homemade desserts and everything. And so like the 2 months leading up to Thanksgiving, I spent hours and hours and days cooking things in advance. There was a bunch of things that I could freeze, like my sweet potato casserole, which I made like 2 huge containers of, and I froze in my friend's house, and I was able to make mac and cheese in advance and freeze that. So this year I'm definitely going to go a little bit smaller. I definitely don't think I want to invite 35 people. I keep saying but it's obviously going to be a combined party for Jean and I. Will invite mostly our mutual friends and stuff. We also haven't had a housewarming yet, so we should probably get on organizing that as well. Although we haven't finished decorating, as you guys would know if you're following that little saga series that we have going on. Okay, they're looking super good. Like I mentioned, we are going to play Overcooked this evening, but another thing that I really look forward to every night with Jean is that we watch an episode of Lost. We have restarted watching that series. Jean has actually never seen it, and I haven't seen it in a very long time. We're already on season 2, well into season 2, so it's getting super exciting, very intriguing. Yeah, we always like to watch an episode before we go to sleep. As I'm speaking, I'm thinking that I have to stop using the word super. There was a comment on the last renovations video that talked about how my vocabulary is, I don't want to say super limited, but is very limited, and that sometimes I sound a little bit childlike, and God, that really got to me because that is a huge insecurity of mine. I know that I shouldn't feel insecure about that kind of thing, and generally speaking, I am pretty confident, but it's just that I know within myself that my English speaking abilities have definitely weakened since I moved to France, and it's exceptionally noticeable to me because I did a communications degree, I did a master's degree in journalism, my mom is an English teacher. Like, English has always been a big part of my life. I've always been really good at writing essays and reading and speaking, and it's just like over the years, because I speak predominantly in French with my friends, with Jean, with his family and everything, I just have not developed or worked on my vocabulary. And not just that, but also I find that when you're not speaking with Anglophones often, if not ever, you don't really stay in the loop of the trendy language or the way people commonly speak with each other, because I do have English speaking friends, but they're not Anglophones. For example, Carlota is Spanish, but we speak English, and Maria is German, but we speak English. So I just don't have any other Anglophones, like where their mother tongue is English, to speak with. And so I do just find that when I go home, sometimes I'm not speaking like everyone else. I'm not speaking in a cool way. And so yeah, I really took that comment to heart, and I'm trying to avoid the word super from now on in my videos. But yeah, I do know I try to work on it by reading in English and watching TV shows in English and stuff. But again, it's just like another reality of when you move to a foreign country and it's not, English isn't the language that you speak the most often. But yeah, I think my nails are mostly dry, so let's head back in and I'll show you guys the game that Jean and I like to play. These are our nightly positions, me and the papasan and Jean on the couch. And we're ready to play. So yeah, this is basically what the game looks like. It's just kind of a map, and you drive around from challenge to challenge. And that's like the kitchen setup that you can see there that's loading. And basically, you just have to work as a team to finish all the orders on time. So that was super short-lived. It's fun to play that game, but not fun when you're tired because you have to focus, and like there's all these alarms that go off if you get the wrong order. So yeah, we played a couple rounds, but I think it's time for bed. We're gonna watch Lost and brush our teeth and hit the sack. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you didn't hate this vlog too much, but I'll be back soon once I'm recovered from this jet lag, and I will hopefully have some more very fun videos for you. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys in my next one.